Yeah, I think it's working here. I'm sitting here at my computer looking at my YouTube page. I don't do very good with this camera. Back you can see on Saturday, today is Wednesday, 5 days ago I fell in the creek on a walk, on that walk in tubing, and almost drowned. Where you walked, it was only like 6 inches to 2 feet deep, and I got that big rock and tried to get up, and I went right down, and it was over my head, and I ruined my camera, and I disoriented. The little tube went over on top of me. I didn't know where I was. I was gasping for air, and I couldn't get myself up quite right, and I managed to make it, and I fell on something, and I got over to a log and managed to get out, but my camera was submerged, and I came pretty close to getting in trouble there. Last year I was even in more trouble when I went to the ocean and fell in a shallow little tide where I couldn't get up, and I was underwater, and I was in more danger about last year. So water in me at my age does not go well. I hurt myself on that thing. I got up on a rock, realized my wallet with all my important papers. Luckily I put them in a bag, and they were in my pocket, a long deep pocket in my swim trunks, and apparently came flying out of there. And we sat there for about a half hour to an hour looking for it, could not find it. So people came along, and they some guy was started diving under there. I was scared he might hurt himself, and finally he gave up. He kept looking down there, and then he looked over on the side, someplace where I would never have thought it would have ended up, and he went over there, and he saw a piece of plastic sticking out of the water way over in some other area where I didn't think it would have ended up, but he found it, praise God. So there is, I got my stuff back, and when I got home I took the camera here. I didn't get much there at the end. I can't even see where the rock was.
Somebody must keep it.
Where the rock was. So I put it in rice for a couple days and took it out, and it wasn't working. It wouldn't come on. Then I realized I'll get the chip out. Luckily I had a second camera like this that was in my car I used for time lapse, and so I switched the chip out. Here I have the other one right here. See right here? See that right there? That little teeny chip. I don't know if you can see that. That little chip. And I switched it, and luckily it took. Oh, here's the other camera. That's no good now. See that little camera there? That little camera is shot. Maybe I'll take a video and break this apart and see what's inside, how it works. So we'll see about that. The top is a little different, the thing that holds on there. So let's see. And I hurt my leg, but the bruises I haven't shown anyone. I didn't tell anyone. I don't know if anyone can see this. The bruising is showing up. My leg is really messed up here and here, and I had hurt my arm. It was red there for a few days, went down, but praise God, He got me through that. And I don't know if I'll be doing anything much around water at my age. It seems like I seem to be vulnerable around that now. So praise God, He brought me through again. Alright, enough of this nonsense. Let's see what this looks like. I'll throw this Mickey Mouse clip up here. Right, Let's see, how do I turn this off here? Ready? 3, 2, 1, click.